Whispers of Stoker's Hollow Road. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, chilling shadows across the old, decaying road. David had always been a thrill-seeker, and the legend of Stoker's Hollow Road had beckoned him for years. It was said that the road was cursed, haunted by the vengeful spirit of the long-dead Jonathan Stoker, a man accused of witchcraft in the 18th century. The townsfolk believed that his malevolent spirit roamed the road at night, seeking revenge on those who dared to tread upon his cursed domain. With a backpack containing a flashlight, a camera, and a healthy dose of skepticism, David parked his car at the entrance of the road. His friends had declined his invitation to join him on this eerie adventure, chalking it up to superstition and nonsense. But David was different. He wanted proof, evidence that the stories were nothing more than tales spun by fearful minds. As he stepped onto Stoker's Hollow Road, the temperature dropped noticeably. A strange chill enveloped him, even though it was a warm summer evening. David switched on his flashlight, and its feeble beam pierced the oppressive darkness. The road stretched before him, cracked and overgrown with weeds. Twisted branches clawed at the sky, casting eerie, elongated shadows that seemed to dance to a macabre tune. Despite his bravado, David couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. He glanced over his shoulder but saw nothing but the inky blackness of the forest behind him. "Just my imagination," he muttered to himself, trying to quell the unease that churned in his gut. As he ventured deeper into the road, the air grew heavy with a musty, damp scent. The trees closed in on either side, and the silence was suffocating. No crickets chirped, no owls hooted. It was as if the very wildlife had abandoned this forsaken place. The beam of David's flashlight flickered, and he cursed softly as he smacked it against his palm. The light steadied, but he couldn't ignore the unease that settled over him like a shroud. He felt trapped, as if the very road itself conspired to keep him here. Then, a whisper barely audible, like the rustle of leaves in the wind. David strained to listen, his heart pounding. It was a voice, a soft, mournful voice that called his name. David. His blood ran cold. He knew he was alone on the road. His friends were miles away, and there was no one else in sight. The voice called to him again, closer this time. David. Fear nodded him, but curiosity drove him forward. He followed the voice, flashlight trembling in his grip. Soon, he saw it, an apparition, a shadowy figure that seemed to materialize from the very darkness itself. It was a man, dressed in tattered, centuries-old clothing, his face twisted in agony. "Who are you?" David stammered, his voice trembling. "I am Jonathan Stoker," the spirit replied, his voice a mournful wail. "I was accused of witchcraft and wrongly put to death. I cursed this road, and now you are trapped here with me." David's heart raced as he realized the gravity of the situation. He was face to face with the vengeful spirit of Jonathan Stoker, trapped on Stoker's Hollow Road with no way out. Desperation gripped David as he tried to flee, but the road seemed to stretch infinitely in every direction. He was lost in an otherworldly labyrinth, his flashlight's feeble beam revealing only endless, twisted trees. The spirit of Stoker pursued him relentlessly, his mournful cries echoing through the night. Hours turned into days, and David's sanity began to unravel. He was tormented by Stoker's spirit, haunted by his endless lamentations. Food and water had long run out, and exhaustion threatened to claim him. One night, as David cowered beneath the spectral gaze of Jonathan Stoker, he realized that escape was impossible. The cursed road had claimed him, body and soul, and he would forever be a part of its dark, twisted history. As the moon hung low in the sky, casting eerie shadows on the cursed road, David's own voice joined the chorus of mournful wails that echoed through Stoker's Hollow Road, a testament to the horrors that lurked in the realm between the living and the dead.